Libra, this is your weekly tarot reading for November 25th through December 1st. Thank you for tuning into Rogue Mystic Divination. I do dailies, weeklies, and monthlies here on the channel. And if you would like a personal reading, I do have a Ko-Fi link down there for a personalized tarot reading for you. If you would like to purchase one, please go to that link. And here we go. There will be one card for every day, one card to wrap up the energy of the week, and also a 3-card pick a card at the end. And you're my last one, Libra. So here we go. For Thanksgiving week. Somebody is a dictator. Someone is also giving their unbiased judgment and opinion to something that you're dealing with. Make sure that's how you take it. They are a third party and they are trying to speak their mind about the information that it is that they have. If you have misrepresented yourself or somebody else, this person is going to make it evident. This does make this feel like a third party that you're seeking advice from or that you're venting to, and they may be calling you out on something that you don't feel like you should be called out on. You think they should take your opinion or your statement as correct, and they may not be willing to do that. And I don't know how, but half of my cards ended up getting turned. Yeah. Yay. For Tuesday, you may be trying to start a fight, but this is not going to work out. If you are trying to bring up something from the past or bring up something the way that you see it, you might end up getting tripped into a pitfall of your own making. The other people that you're trying to have this conversation with are likely to be able to neutralize any negative feeling coming into it, whether it's coming from you or somebody else. So this isn't a fight, and it's going to be best if you don't try to make it one. Wednesday, you have a foundation crumbling. Even though you have a personal celebration that you're trying to be happy about, there's going to be some kind of third party or someone that's just there trying to get their opinion into the middle of your business. They may be trying to bait you to get information about what it is that you're doing, and I'll be very, very tight-lipped about anything it is that you're happy about right now. It could be because you're happy about it for the wrong reason. Do your best to strive for inner harmony, and if you feel like you have a lack of support, realize that it could be because you either lack the ability to communicate or something else could be transitioning in a way that does not require your involvement. You just need to sit back and let it happen. It may not have anything to do with you. For Thursday, for Thanksgiving, a reconnection with family, reminiscing, and feeling a certain way about certain things from the past. Looks like it's good energy. It feels like it's good energy, but it also feels like you're holding back. Friday. So far you have a lot of good community cards, and I may end up just okay. You have a lot of community cards for the week, so you're going to be involved with a lot of people, and it's not just because it's Thanksgiving. It feels like you deal with people a lot. And Even though you have some things to celebrate, there are certain things you're going to be able to tell certain people, and other people don't need to know this about you. You are going to be able to make some kind of a change where you're going to be free from something. This could be a relationship that you feel like has been weighing you down. And if you have been dishonest, it is going to come back to... It doesn't feel like it's you that's being dishonest though, Libra. Okay, there we go. You may have invested in something, and this up and down kind of a thing that's going on feels like it could be because of too many people being involved. And no one has a clear vision as to what's going on, and no one's agreeing to communicate in the same way and understand things in the same way. Make sure that you're not refusing to take accountability for your false action in the past. You may have just acted blindly, like knee-jerk, in order to get a certain reaction that you wanted out of somebody, and that could be what ends up coming back to bite you this week, because you have reaping what you've sown, but too early, and you're not going to get what you want out of these people that you're trying to deal with. They're not invested in the same way that you are, and they may have other priorities, and you need to realize that. Just because you have in your mind the idea that you have the same goals does not mean that you do. And you're definitely not going to get what you want out of whatever it is that your main focus is this week, because there's too much difficulty coming up on Tuesday and Wednesday, and even though there may be some kind of apologies or reconciliation that comes in, it's going to be temporary. Even though you do have a moment of unlimited potential there, it's, in all honesty, this could be a separation or a divorce. And that's why this dishonesty is coming in on Sunday. So this does not have to be a romantic relationship. It could be something else that's going on, like a client or a job that you're at. Somebody else comes into a position of power and decides to utilize their discernment whether or not somebody is necessary, or whether things need to change how they're being run. There's some difficulty that ends up coming up, but anything that ends up being a fight ends up not being a fight, because there is some kind of foundation that's being restructured, and that's being made very clear here on Wednesday. Somebody that you have been at a distance from for quite a while could end up coming back in on Thursday and reconnecting, and even though you both are putting your best foot forward for the next 3 days, there's still some kind of unaccountability or inaccountability that someone is refusing to take for something that went wrong in the past. It could even be someone that's not directly involved with these other events this week, but this could still end up affecting all this good energy that's going on through the week. in such a way that you don't get back what it is that you put into something. So for your 3-card pick a card, Libra. Card 1. You have the King of Pentacles, and the answer is yes, but it's not going to be to the degree that you wanted it to be. If you've been investing in something, your stubbornness may end up with the event of you just giving up and just being like, you know what, fine, I don't care about it anymore, and just walking away and towards something else because you're done with it. Card 2. You may have accepted the burden of somebody else and taking on extra responsibility, but it could be because of a vacuum that you created, but this is going to end up coming to an end, and whenever this comes to an end, you will be able to let go of it completely. For card 3, you may have been holding yourself back from achieving something, but it's because you don't want to admit that something has been going on behind your back or even in front of your face. Some kind of manipulation could have been going on, or an inappropriate relationship could have been going on, and this is a very shallow problem for you to deal with, but you don't even want to deal with it whenever it's shallow and almost non-existent for you to deal with. It's almost as if somebody told you to cry me a river, and this is all the empathy that you have to give them. So, but your answer is no. This is not something you should go on with because you're just limiting yourself. But Libra, thank you very much for tuning in. This is Rogue Mystic Divination, and if you would like more dailies, weeklies, and monthlies, please tune into the channel and stay tuned for more readings. If you'd like a personal, the link should be down below, and I do appreciate you tuning in, especially if you stayed around this long. So thank you very much again, and make sure you like and subscribe.